wouldn't believe what happens to her after she urinating in the forbidden Osun River. Ayetoro village was a small but blessed land, hidden between tall palm trees and long, narrow footpaths. Every morning, the sun rose gently over the red roofs, and the sound of cockcrow mixed with the laughter of children running to the stream. Life was peaceful. Their farms produced yam that was always big, cassava that never failed, and vegetables that tasted sweet like they were touched by blessings. The people of Ayetoro were proud of their land, but what they treasured most was the great Osun River that flowed like a silver snake through the middle of the village. The river was not just water. It was life. It was history. It was a spirit. Long before anyone alive had taken their first breath, the ancestors of Ayetoro made a sacred agreement with the river spirit. That agreement became the law. A law older than the oldest man, stronger than the strongest warrior. People were free to fetch water, wash their clothes, cook their food, bathe their children, even sit by the river to think, pray, or cry. Some women even believed the river healed barrenness, and they would come with white cloth to beg for children. But one rule stood like a mountain. No one must ever urinate inside the river. Not even by mistake. Not even a baby. Not even a drunk man. Baba Bonka, the oldest elder in the village, repeated it every year during the festival. His voice always shook like someone who knew danger too well. He would lift his staff, point at the river, and say, "Osun River sees everything. The spirit forgives many things, but not disrespect. The day someone urinates in the river will answer, and its answer will not be gentle." Children grew up hearing these words. Adults never joked with it. Even travelers were warned. For many years, everyone obeyed. Until the day Arike was born. Arike, the girl who would grow into beauty and stubbornness. The girl whose laughter was loud, whose steps were restless. The girl who would one day walk near the river and break the law no one had ever dared to touch. And from that moment, Ayetoro village would never remain the same. Arike was the daughter of Ayanfe, a quiet hunter with calm eyes, and Morayo, a gentle woman who sold palm oil in the village market. From the moment Arike could walk, people noticed her beauty. Even as a child, strangers stopped to look at her. Her eyes shone like the morning sun touching fresh water. Her skin was smooth and glowing, the color of warm palm oil. Her smile was bright, charming, almost magical. By the time she turned 16, men whispered her name like a secret. Mothers prayed their sons would marry her. Even married women watched their husbands carefully whenever Arike walked by. But Arike's beauty came with something darker, something that grew like a shadow behind her smile. Arike was arrogant. She believed she was better than everyone around her, even her own parents. She walked with her chin high, like the ground was not worthy of her feet. She was lazy. When her age mates followed their mothers to the farm, she stayed at home stretching her legs and chewing sugarcane. When other girls swept compounds or fetched water, Arike sat on a stool painting her nails with red camwood. And worst of all, she was disrespectful. If an elder greeted her, she answered with her nose in the air. If someone scolded her, she hissed loudly. When her mother begged her to change, she replied, "Leave me alone. Nobody can tell me what to do." Her behavior became a constant topic in the village. Women washing clothes by the riverside talked about her. Hunters returning from the forest shook their heads when they passed her compound. Even children knew not to annoy her. People often whispered, "Beauty without character is like a pot without bottom. It cannot hold anything." Or, "A child who refuses correction will one day meet correction in a bitter way." But Arike did not care. She never listened. She never feared anything. And that was the beginning